Hey, this is Lord Potato, and this is What If Naruto Was a Reincarnation of Tobirama Senju, Part 8. Yes, Part 8. What is it? Wait, is it Part 8? Well, fuck. Part 8. So, let me mention something. This might be the end, or maybe Part 9. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But, not the point. Before I continue on and what I was gonna say, mostly in the what if, I'm going to tell you that what's it called? The 3.2K special, I might hold on to it before actually either redoing it or actually continuing on. I might just hold it on and yeah. Of course, what's it called? Also, yes, I might do more Madaka box what ifs in the near future. Probably I have one an idea. It's kind of a crossover, okay? Between two animes, Madaka box and the other one is I'm still watching, but yeah. Not the point. What's it called? What's I gotta turn that off? Damn, that makes a noise. Whatever. Not the point. What's it called? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So there might be a newish whatever. I just gotta do some stuff, but not the point. Also, One Piece is still hold on because I still haven't even finished it or been scratched close to it or whatever. Shows a mention that next week I might have to take a test. So of course I might be having to study a lot, meaning that I'm gonna have to study a lot. So some what ifs are, I might not be able to upload that much what ifs. So yeah, but of course not the point. I am. Oh yeah, I also mentioned I might also finish What If Naruto Was the Reincarnation of Azuna on Part 8 or Part 9. Probably 9. I'm leaning more closer to 9, but not the point. Let me begin into this What If, and let me shut the fuck up. But yeah. So, let me begin. So we go into Naruto. Naruto is now standing in front of Tsunade Senju. And Tsunade Senju is looking right now in front of her, seeing two young kids that she remember, and now they're young adults. One with whitish hair and actually reaching toward her shoulder, and one with blackish hair and reaching down towards this kind of like waist a little bit. But yeah, of course having it in a ponytail, and of course this is where one is grinning, the other one looks kind of stern. This is where she looks at mostly Naruto Senju and Sasuke Uchiha. This is where, they look like, mostly, what's it called? They look like Azuna or Tobirama. Mostly Naruto looks just like Tobirama and all that. Very stern and doesn't really like anything that much. And of course, this is where, Sasuke looks like Azuna somewhat. But yeah, this is where, Sasuke is kind of wearing this kind of like darkish bluish kind of color and had the Uchiha crest on his back, but yeah. While Naruto's wearing this dark blue coat and of course the white shirt like right in front of him and all that, and of course has the Senju symbol on his back, but yeah. This is where they both kind of have black pants, and of course sandals they're wearing different because Naruto's wearing black while Sasuke is wearing dark blue, but yeah. Of course, this is where Naruto has a sword on his back, and also Sasuke has, a sword on his side. It looks to have it on his side. This is where, Tsunade says, "Welcome back, you two." This is where, the both boys kind of nodded. This is where, they both bowed down saying, "Hokage Dono." This is where, Tsunade, she is glad that, both of them, they kind of become respectful, even though they were respectful in the beginning. It's just a little bit. They still hate each other that much. And so what? Tsunade says, "So, what are you two going to be doing?" This is where Naruto says, "Probably take on some missions. I haven't really done that many missions. Been only like hunting people down. That's like a bounty hunter for money and all that." Tsunade nodded. This is where she looks at Sasuke, and Sasuke says, I might be doing that also." This is where, Tsunade also nodded. This is where she kind of gives out the question if they would like to become, like senseis to our students. This is where Naruto says no, and Sasuke says nah. This is where, Tsunade sighs, but yeah. This is where Tsunade says, okay, well, I should let you two kind of relax since you just came back from training. Naruto nodded. This is where Naruto says, where is Hamura, what's it called, Pico? This is where, well, Tsunade says, oh, she's at her clan. This is where, well, Sasuke says, where's Kazana, Nara? She's probably with Shikamaru. Since they're cousins, I guess they're probably hanging out. She's probably with Team 10 and all that. This is where, well, Sasuke nodded. This is where he jumps out the window, like opening and jumping out. This is where, well, Naruto, he disappeared in a flash, but yeah. This is where, well, both, mostly Tsunade sighs, and Jiraiya just appeared near the window saying, so, do you want me to spy on their love life? This is where, well, Tsunade says, don't you fucking dare. Just ignore both of them. They're basically still young kids. I hate how you're gonna be perverted and you're gonna go after Naruto. This is where, well, Jiraiya says, oh, come on, you know you want to know about their love life. This is where, well, Tsunade says, no, I don't. Now, either you get the fuck out of my window, or I'm gonna throw you out of my window. This is where, well, Jiraiya says, you wouldn't this is where Jiraiya's already thrown out the window. Ah! This is where, well, Tsunade closes the window and says, Jesus fucking Christ, I need a drink. This is where she tapped on a phone, and of course, this is where, well, a voice comes over the intercom and says, yes, Lady Tsunade? Shizune-san, can you give me, what's it called, wine or something? I'm just tired, okay? This is where, well, Shizune says, okay, Lady-san. This is where, well, they, well, mostly we go into Naruto. Naruto goes into, well, the clan of Pico. This is where, well, he managed to land down, well, mostly kind of land down after kind of just jumping here, because he doesn't really have a kunai here, or anything like special seals or anything, but yeah. This is where Naruto goes to the door and knock at it. This is where, well, when he opens it, well, mostly not him entirely, when someone opens it, it's this man who kind of has this grayish beard, of course, kind of has an eye patch, and this is where, well, he has what's called these whitish kind of eyes. This is where, well, Naruto says, oh, you must be, what's it called, Hamura's, grandfather, isn't it? Yeah, this is where Hamura's grandfather says, ah, so, you must be, what's it called, Naruto-san. This is where, well, the grandfather says, the name's Kozaru. I think we've barely met once or any time. This is where, well, Naruto nodded and says, hello there, Kozaru. The name's Naruto Senju. So, what are you doing here? I'm looking for Hanara. This is where, well, what's it called? Kozaru says, oh, she's out right now at the clan compound. She's probably with, what's it called, Kazana, or probably someone else, I don't know. This is where Naruto nodded. Thank you. This is where Naruto bowed down. This is where Naruto was about to leave. Kozaru says, no, so, good luck with you and my daughter in the near future. If we do to have grandkids. Or grandkids for me. This is where he kind of grins. This is where Naruto's face becomes red. I think, no. This is where Naruto flashes away, but yeah. This is where Kozaru just grins a little bit more. And this is where, well, someone smacked him in the back of the head, and mostly his wife. Mostly it says, what's it called? Well, Hanada's kind of grandmother, but yeah. This is where she says, you idiot! Don't say stupid things like that towards, well, Hanada's kind of, well, what's it called, friend. You know damn well they're not friends. This is where, well, he gets smacked in the back of the head again, but yeah. We go into, well, Kazana right now, just, well, not Kazana. We'll see Sasuke. And Sasuke is kind of sensitive for Shikamaru, Kazana, or even what's it called, Team 10's kind of chakra. This is where he managed to find Team 10, and he lands down, and of course, he gets towards kind of a barbecue kind of place, but yeah. He walks in it, and of course, multiple girls are kind of falling in love for him, but yeah. This is where Sasuke ignores all of them, and he finds what's called Team 10, Kazana, and Hanada together. This is where, well, Shikamaru says, huh? Who the hell are you? Or he doesn't say who the hell are you. He says, such a drag. This is where Kazana says, huh? She looks up and sees what's it called, well, Sasuke, and says, Sasuke? This is where Sasuke grins, and of course goes up to her and just hugs her. This is where Kazana right now face becomes red and all, and says, Sasuke-kun. This is where, well, Sasuke says, hey Kazana. This is where Kazana It became, well, mostly her hair became very long towards her waist and all that. Very long, jettish black hair. And of course, well, her eyes are still darkened, just like, what's it called, onyx black, but yeah. Of course, this is where she still has the necklace that Sasuke gave her, but yeah. Of course, well, she kind of wears a black kind of kimono a little bit, but yeah. Of course, this is where, well, her asses kind of grew a little bit bigger, but yeah. This is where, well, Sasuke kind of blushes a little bit when he kind of hugged her, but yeah. This is where, well, Kazana says, Sasuke-kun, are you okay? This is where, well, Sasuke says, yeah, I'm fine. This is where Sasuke grins at her, but yeah. This is where, well, Hanura kind of just thinks, where's Naruto? She kind of asks Sasuke. This is where Naruto says, he could have went to your compound. That's what Tsunade kind of told him, but yeah. This is where Hanura says, shit, I gotta be going. This is where, well, Naruto appeared right next to Sasuke and says, yo. This is where, well, Sasuke says, huh? When did I put a kunai, well, not kunai, a seal on your back? Well, you didn't even know when I did that. Sasuke says, screw you. I'm gonna have to somehow remove that seal out of my clothes. Good luck in that. Don't worry, don't put water because it might explode. Naruto said. This is where Sasuke says, what? You mother! This is where, Naruto goes up to Kazana and hugs her. This is where Naruto like puts his, what's it called, head next to her shoulder and says, wow, you smell very beautiful. This is where Hanada's face becomes very reddish and says, Naruto-kun, stop that. This is where she pushes Naruto away. This is where, well, Naruto says, aw, but I can't, no? This is where she says, no. This is where, well, Naruto says, why no? This is where, well, Hanada says, because no. This is where, well, they start kind of giggling and laughing at each other, but yeah. This is where, well, Kazana says, I knew you liked him a lot. This is where, well, Hanada says, shut up. Hanada kind of looks like, well, she has mostly whitish, longish white hair, also near her kind of waist and all that. And of course, the where, well, just reaches down there all the way. But of course, the where, well, she also mostly has, well, not a black spot on her hair no more. It's mostly just white and purely white. This is where, well, she also has what's it called, her whitish, like, eyes and all that. Well, mostly they're kind of black, but they go white most of the time. This is where, well, she also has what's it called, kind of, not black outfit like when she was younger and all that, but instead like a white outfit. Of course, the where, well, she's also, what's it called, she has a sword near her kind of like side and all that. And mostly it's just a clan compound kind of katana. This is where, well, it's a white handle katana that has what's it called, the sheath being kind of white. But yeah, this is where, well, she kind of says, well, it's nice to see you again, Naruto-kun. This is where Naruto says, yeah, you too, Hanada-chan. This is where, well, both of their faces kind of go red, but then just giggles a little bit, but yeah. This is where, well, Hanada still has the necklace that Naruto gave her, but yeah. This is where, well, Naruto says, you wanna go somewhere? This is where, well, Hanada says, sure. This is where she kind of grabs Naruto's hand and they just flash away. Yeah, this is where Kazana and Sasuke just blink, 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 yeah. This is where, well, both Sasuke and Kazana just decide to talk to each other and just kind of talk about what happened over the years, but yeah. This is where, well, Kazana and Hanada managed to become jonin after a while, but yeah. This is where, well, Naruto and, what's it called, Hanada has also been talking about to what rank they are entirely. This is where Hanada kind of explained that she became high jonin. A little bit outranking what's it called, Naruto. Naruto smiles and says, you really think you're gonna outrank me? This is where, well, Hanada says, yeah, of course. I also did get my own summoning animal. Naruto says, really? What kind? It's a bird, lion, snake type. This is where, well, Naruto says, huh? Okay, let me summon it for you. That's where she summons out something that looks, well, similar to that, like a kind of, well, not Pegasus, but it looks like a bird kind of on 4 legs and has wings. This is what I'm talking about. So this is what a griffin is. I thought the tail was a snake, but nah. This is what she summons out. This is where it's a legendary contract animal, but yeah. This is where Naruto widened his eyes and says, what the? This is where, well, the griffin is named, what's it called? Well, His name is Tobu. This is where Tobu kind of screeches a little bit towards Naruto. And this is where Naruto says, "Holy shit, ow, my ear." This is where, well, Tobu kind of says, "Interesting. You have the power of that of a mythical creature." This is where, well, what's it called? Hanada kind of says, "Huh? Mythical. Oh, yeah, you're a mythical creature. Have you trained with them?" That's where Naruto says, "Of course I train with them. I train with the Lavatas a lot." That's where, well, she kind of says, "Good. Because I want to see if you became any stronger than the last time we fought." That's where Naruto grins and says, "Oh, you want to spar? Well, how about this? If I win, you're going to have to give me something from you." That's where, well, she says, "And what is that?" Naruto lifts his lip and says, "Oh, it's just something I just want to get." That's where, well, she says, okay. She was kind of confused, but yeah. The Griffin already knew what Naruto wanted, but yeah. That's where, well, he had an idea entirely what Naruto wanted, but yeah. This is where, well, we go into kind of a battle arena, and Naruto and Hanara decide to fight. This is where, well, Naruto dodges mostly some light attacks, and this is where Naruto's easily dodging. This is where he throws what's called two kunais at what's called Hanara. Hanara just uses light beam to kind of destroys him. This is where, well, she then sees that Naruto throws a Senbon, and this is where Hanara decides to just dodge it because she remembers that Naruto probably won't be able to put seals on it. But that's when Naruto appeared right behind her. That's where Naruto says, "Sup." This is where Hanara went her eyes, and this is where Naruto, he kind of grabbed, well, mostly put his hand near Hanara's neck and kind of smashed her down to the ground, but not that hard. And then grab her other two arms to kind of put them together. That's where Naruto says, "Done." This is where, well, Hanara says, "No fair." This is where Naruto says, "How's that not fair?" This is where Hanara says, "Because I didn't expect you to manage to put a seal on a, what's it called, Senbon." That's where Naruto says, "Oh, you gotta think of the unthinkable." That's where she gets angry and says, "Arr." That's where, well, she says, "Fine, what do you want?" This is where Naruto leans in and, of course, just kisses her. This is where, well, she winds her eyes and her face becomes nothing but red, and Naruto just grins and licks his, like, what's it called, lips. This is where Naruto says, "He tastes really good." This is where, well, Hanara kind of blushes and kind of just passes out. This is where Naruto says, "Hanara." This is where the Griffin named Togo says, "Huh." He just says, "Oh, she's knocked out." This is where, well, he's kind of laughing, but yeah. This is where he says, "So, Naruto-san, so you're the alliance with the, what's it called, Levante. Interesting. So, how strong are you with the Levante? Are you like a, do they already tell you formal? Do they talk to you informal or not? Mostly, every Levante doesn't really like humans." Naruto says, "I don't know. You can talk to my friend if you want to." This is where they were near a water lake and all, and Naruto like summons him, and this is where Mizu says, "Hey Naruto-sama, what do you want?" This is where, well, Naruto says, "Well, this Griffin right here wanted to talk to you." This is where, well, Mizu says, "Huh? Oh, you must be Tobu." This is where, well, Tobu says, "And you must be Mizu." Interesting. I can't believe I'm meeting a Levante for the first time. And I can't believe I'm meeting a Griffin. This is where, well, they're both just kind of talking to each other, but just keeping their eyes narrow to each other. But yeah. This is where Naruto gets to what's it called, Hanara, and kind of puts like a pillow underneath her because Naruto summoned it out from a scroll. But yeah, that's where Naruto says, "And then I will wait." This is where we go into Kasana and Sasuke kind of fighting, but yeah. This is where Sasuke says, "Chidori!" This is where he easily destroys some of the darkness that was rushing towards him, easily lighting up the, what's it called, darkness with his light of lightning. This is where Sasuke then dodges a, what's it called, black tentacle that was about to hit him. This is where Sasuke jumps up in the air, twisting his body, and of course landing down. This is where Sasuke then had to dodge what's it called, multiple, like, darkness swords that was rushing towards him to try to hit him. This is where Sasuke says, And this is where he pulls out the blade, saying, well, mostly the blade that was the side of him. He kind of pulls it out. It's only a handle until he added lightning. He says, "Lightning blade. Lightning cutting slices." This is where he cuts the soldiers down pretty easily and rushes towards Kasana, where her location will be at. But this is where Kasana made multiple clones of herself, made out of darkness, says, "Where do you think I'm going to be at, Sasuke-kun?" That's where Sasuke grins and says, "Oh, don't worry. You think I wouldn't know where you're at." That's where not Naruto, Sasuke makes lightning clones to rush at the what's it called clones of Kazana, and this of course Sasuke appears right in front of Kazana, just cutting down Darkness Wall, and then just grabbing her from the hand and pulling her closer. And of course, this is where he implanted the kiss also. This is where Kazana's face becomes red and just passes out until Sasuke's kind of like chest. But yeah, this is where Sasuke grins and sees all the darkness disappear, and even his lightning clones disappear because they did basically the same. This is where mostly to Kazana's clones, but yeah. This is where, we go into mostly Tsunade kind of asking the four of them, and what missions would they like to go on? This is where, Naruto says that he would like to go on any kind of A to even S rank missions. Well, I mean, not S rank missions. Don't know, Sasuke and Naruto said. This is where both Kazana and Hanara had to make a choice for them. So they decide to go on a single, just D rank, not D rank mission, a single C rank mission, and maybe A or B, whatever it costs. But yeah, that's where Hanara and Naruto will go on a mission by themselves. But yeah, mostly together. But yeah, and Sasuke and Naruto, not Naruto, Sasuke and Kazana will go on a mission with themselves also, or mostly together. But yeah, that's where Tsunade nodded and does kind of give them the mission, and of course it's mostly a mission, or mostly A rank mission for both their teams, but since they're separate, they're going, mostly to those A rank missions. This is where, we go into Naruto and Hanara kind of talking to each other, and of course Hanara kind of told Naruto that was such a cheap shot. This is where Naruto grins and says, oh come on, it wasn't that bad. He only passed out. This is where Hanara gets angry and says, I'm gonna kill you, you know that. This is where Naruto says, will you really kill me? This is where, Kazana says, yes, I will kill you. This is where, Naruto says, I just gotta make sure that you are mine. This is where Hanara becomes more red and says, shut up, let's not talk about that. That's where Naruto says, why not? Why can't we talk about it? This is where, we go into, Hanara and Naruto go into the A rank mission while Kazana and Sasuke goes to the other mission. But yeah, this is where, when they get to those kind of missions, basically Naruto and Hanara had to go on a mission to help a kind of princess, or from a village mostly full of women. But yeah, and of course Sasuke and Kazana went on a mission to kind of help, mostly to help them with what's it called, this kind of kind of like sky ninjas. But yeah, that's where they kind of went to kind of help that. But yeah, that's where we're going to Naruto and Hanara kind of fighting what's it called, the scientist, mad scientist mostly, a mad scientist that almost kidnapped mostly the leader of the female village. Her name was what's it called. Her name was Shizuka, and of course Shizuka was right now entrapped thanks to chakra kind of like strings. And this is where the mad scientist says, you ninjas won't be able to take me on. This is where Hanara says, wow, he's really arrogant. Naruto says, yep. Do you want to take him out? Do you want me to take him out? This is where Hanara says, if you don't do it, I can do it. Naruto says, so you're gonna take on the robots or what? That's where Hanara says, sure, I'll do that. That's where Naruto summons out his summoning creature, while what's it called, Hanara also did the same, and they say summoning style. This is where Hanara summons out a griffin, with mostly two of them. She summons out Tobu, yes, but she summons out another one that kind of has armor, and right now screeches and destroying a bunch of what's it called, robots, easily malfunction them and destroying them. This is where, Naruto summons out his Levante, and the Levante is not Mizu, but instead of different one. This one is kind of flying, and of course controlling the weather much better. This is where, the clouds become darker, but yeah. This is where, this, mostly Levante's his name is Are, and of course Are is right now just roaring. This is where, it starts kind of raining, and of course, this is where, the scientist is saying, what the hell? This is where Are kind of makes a kind of like whitish and bluish ball in his mouth. This is where he says, ice style plus water style. Beam of destruction. This is where he launches it from his mouth, destroying the robot, that big ass robot that most of the mad scientist was on, and the robot just exploded. The mad scientist still was holding on to the leader of the female kind of country, mostly the leader. But yeah, this is where, well, the leader is kind of opening her eyes, and this is where she opens her eyes to a Levante that's even bigger than normal summoning animals. Most of the other females ninjas that were in that village were kind of seeing this. Of course, they see what's it called? Not Kazuna. Hanura kind of easily destroyed the robots, but yeah. This is where Hanura says, "What are you all girls doing? Shouldn't you be helping your village leader? You're all warriors. They're supposed to be helping." This is where they all nodded and started helping Hunter fighting off the robots. But yeah, this is where Naruto, he appeared right in front of what's called the scientist by throwing so many kunais. The scientist tried to block them with what's called his ninja wire. But of course, one of them actually passed by and hit the ground. This is where he says, "You missed. And luckily I stopped all your other kunais. Haha. Now, Suzuki, you are gonna be mine. My bride. No one's going to." This is where Naruto appears behind him and says, "Sup?" This is where Naruto already had a Rasengan in his hand. This is where Naruto says, "Rasengan. Plus element. Storm release." This is where, well, the Rasengan became a darkish blue. Like a very darkish, well not, it wasn't a storm release, it was called deep sea blue. This is where, well, it became this deep sea blue color. Of course, water was kind of around it. And this is where Naruto says, World, what's it called? Twister Deep Sea Blue Rasengan. He smashes it into the scientist. The scientist winds his eyes with how much pain and rippling through his body. This is where he gets to launch, of course, letting go of Suzuki, and also what's it called, the kunais. And this is where Naruto catches her. Doesn't like catches her and like put her down. This is where Suzuki's face becomes red, but yeah. This is where Naruto sees the scientist smash into the wall, all knocked out, all bloody up. This is where he's coughing up blood, but yeah. This is where the female kind of ninjas appear with all kunais and swords towards this guy's neck, but yeah. This is where, well, Hanada says, "Wow, that was so easy." She kind of stretches out, and this is where Naruto, his face becomes red and turns around somewhere else. This is where Hanada says, "What are you looking at, Naruto?" Naruto says, "Oh, nothing. I was just looking at the beautiful nature." This is where Naruto headed to lie, but yeah. This is where, well, Hanada says, "Okay." This is where, well, Naruto says, This is where Karma says, "Pervert." This is where Naruto says, "Shut up." This is where, well, we go into the kind of leader, well, mostly the kind of leader thinking both Naruto and what's it called, Hanuro, from actually helping them with the scientists. Even though in the beginning they did attack Naruto because he was a man in this village, because they don't like males. But Naruto easily just dodges them so easily by just flashing, and didn't care that much. This is where Naruto could easily just dodge him, get away from them, but yeah. This is where, well, Suzuki says, "Naruto." This is where, well, she walks up to Naruto, and all the other females are kind of like looking at the leader. This is where, well, Shizuka, let me say it, remember. Shizuka walks up to Naruto, grabs his hand, and says, "Please marry me." This is where, well, Naruto says, "What?" This is where Hanura gets angry and jealous. And this is where, well, light starts glowing from her body and says, "What?" This is where, well, Shizuka kind of widened her eyes and realized how much chocolate is building around Hanura. This is where Hanura's right now hair is kind of going up. Think of it like, well, Kushina. This is where she's getting jealous and angry. This is where she says, "You bastard. I don't care if we helped you. You're not asking Naruto anything, that bullshit." This is where Naruto says, "Scary." This is where, well, Naruto gets his other arm kind of grabbed by, well, what's it called, Hanura, and says, "Because he's mine." This is where Naruto says, "Wait, really?" This is where, well, Shizuka says, "Huh, I see. So you basically are willing to fight for him." This is where Hanura says, "Yeah. And what are you going to do about it?" Then Shizuka says, "Fine. Then let's see who's stronger." This is where we go into 10 minutes later, and of course Shizuka is kind of down on the ground. Right now has multiple holes around her body because thanks to light piercing attacks, and also, well, thanks to the fact that she also got claw attack thanks to the griffin, but yeah. Shizuka realized that she won't be as strong as Hanura because her Kekkei right now turned into light. Makes it difficult to even hit her, but yeah. This is where, well, Shizuka says, "Fine, you can keep him." That's where, well, But then she kind of like points towards Naruto and says, "Wait, even though I can't marry you, but I still want you to give me." This is where Hanori kind of glares at Shizuka, and Shizuka kind of looks somewhere else. He's like, "Never mind, I'll say that later." This is where, well, Shizuka says, "Gotta find someone else." This is where, well, her kind of sensei leader kind of says, "Well, that's very interesting. Looks like the blonde hair, the whitish hair girl will legit fight for her man." That's where, well, the Shizuka says, "Yeah, pretty much." This is where, well, the other females, mostly other female adventurers says, "Do we go after? No, don't go after the Senju. The Senju might be strong and fast and easily dodging all of you, because that happened before. And of course, dealing with the light users even worse." This is where, well, they all nodded, and yeah. This is where we go into Sasuke and Kazana. They right now are fighting the Zero Tails, and the Zero Tail guy is saying, "Screw you! You damn Uchiha!" This is where Sasuke says, "Lightning style, lightning discharge cuts." This is where he right now just discharged so much lightning that it just cuts towards the Zero Tail user. This like big guy named Shinodo? Whatever his goddamn name was again. This is where he rushes towards not Naruto, Sasuke again, trying to punch him, but this is where darkness appears at the wall. This is where he punches the wall and gets angry because he can't break through it. This is where Spikes actually smashes into him. This is where he coughs the blood and says, "I won't give up! No, I won't!" This is where, well, Amaru, well, mostly the girl with reddish hair, is kind of being protected by both Sasuke and even Kazana. And Kazana says, "Come on, girl, get up and fight." This is where Amaru says, "But you don't know how to fight. I know that, a feeling. But don't give up. Just because there's, well, hopeless and other things doesn't mean you can't have hope and what's it called, courage." This is where, well, Amaru, whatever her name was again, kind of agree, and of course she gets up and says, "Got it." This is where, well, we might call him Shindo, I don't remember his name. This is where the guy says, "Die, Uchiha!" This is where Sasuke says Susanoo blocks a punch from what to call the person. This is where Sasuke Susanoo right now makes a sword, even though it's still the skeleton version, but it makes a sword. And this is where he says lightning style sword. He says lightning Susanoo sword. This is where the Susanoo, even though it was a purple, well, mostly purple Susanoo, and the sword was purple, it did become crackling into blue. And this is where he says lightning Susanoo slash. Well, he mostly says Susanoo divine slash. This is where he swings the blade and just cuts his man in half. No, you bastard! This is where the Zero Tails explode and tries to attack, well, Sasuke. But this is where Kazana says darkness style. Darkness of the underworld. King of hell. This is where a hand appears grabbing the Zero Tails. And this is where, well, the Zero Tails widens its eyes. And this is where the Zero Tails is now dragged into the underworld darkness. Mostly the King of Hell. This is where, well, Sasuke says, "Thanks, Kazana." This is where Kazana says, "Yeah, you're welcome." This is where, well, they're smiling, yeah. This is where Amaru's kind of blushing, but yeah. She wish she kind of had something like that, but she won't. But yeah. Of course, this is where, well, the sky whole problem was finished, but yeah. This is where, well, we go back into the village, and this is where Tsunade was right now kind of seeing how powerful they are, because they managed to save a village, well, two different villages. Well, one was a small village and another was a ninja village, from either a mad scientist or from the sky ninjas that were taken out a long time ago, but yeah. But seemed they weren't taken out fully. But of course, the word, well, Tsunade nodded and saw how powerful all of them got it. She only remembers them being brats like a while ago, like 4 years ago. But now they're all kind of young adults. This is where, well, we go into the next day. And the next day, they are having to go to kind of get Gaara. This is where, well, they kind of still go to the Sand Village, but instead without Kakashi. And of course, well, when they get to the Sand Village, and of course, meets Tamari and even Kankura. Kankura was still hurt, but he was healed by, well, Kazana's darkness. Mostly Kazana managed to get rid of the poison from his body by kind of injecting darkness into his body and then just getting rid of that. And then getting darkness out of his body, but yeah. This is where Kankura explains that they might went over there. This is where, well, the old lady, I forgot her name, and of course, this is where Tamari wanted to go with them. But yeah, This is where Kankuro had to just stay in the village to kind of protect it. But yeah, this is where we go into mostly the extraction. This is where Naruto summons out the Labanza just to get there faster. And this is where, well, Sasuke summons out a large wolf that decides to carry all kind of, well, mostly 3 of them. Mostly Tamari to go on, well, the large wolf. Kazana goes also on the large wolf. And this is where, well, mostly Hanra went on, well, her griffin. But yeah, that's where, well, they're all going over there. And of course, the where, well, the large wolf makes a kind of ball of chakra. It's not what's it called, right? I should mention just a random, well, wolf that's kind of in the wolf contract, mostly. This is where, well, he makes a large ball of chakra. This is where, well, the griffin makes a light ball from his mouth. And this is where Naruto's, well, Lamente isn't Mizu or even what's it called, what was the other name? Fuck, I forgot, but yeah. His name was Kaibara. And of course, he was actually one of the smaller Labanzas, but he can actually fly thanks to his wings. But yeah, this is where, well, he makes a water ball in his mouth, and this is where all of them launches their attacks towards this kind of cave that was covered up, but now it just smashes through. This is where both what's it called Deidara and Sasori wind their eyes, and they couldn't fully extract what they call the One Tails out of Gaara. Well, they kind of did. They managed to do it, but it took a little bit longer because they lost 2 members in the beginning, but yeah. Before, well, this happens. This is where, well, they managed to only extract like 75% out of Gaara, but yeah. Of course, where, well, it kind of took a little bit longer also. Well, not 75, they only took about like 55. Since, well, the problem is there was a seal on there, and it took them forever to somehow remove the seal, but yeah. Of course, well, Naruto right now flashes through and appears right in front of Deidara. Right now, putting a chakra suppression seal on him. This is where Deidara wanted his eyes. This is where Sasuke flashes through and says lightning style, lightning Chidori, and stabs it into Deidara in an instant. This is where Deidara wanted his eyes go cut. Ow. This is where, well, the other members that had to be discontinued after that attack. This is where both Kazana and Hanara says light style, light beam flashes. This is where, well, it hits Sasori, but of course Sasori managed to jump out of it. And of course, where, well, his original body appears. Of course, his old body did get crushed out of darkness. This is where Tamari says wind style, wind cutting blades. This is where, well, Sasori tries to summon out his puppets to stop the, what's it called, wind cutting blades from actually reaching him. But some of them just got cut, mostly the puppets, but still summon out a lot of them. That's where he summons the hundreds of them. Mostly, he only summons about 93, since about like a couple of them got destroyed in an instant. This is where, well, Sasuke, Naruto, Hanara, Kazana, Tamari, and even was it called Granny Uchi or whatever her name was again, was there. And of course, this is where Sasuke says, damn it, they did us dead, and now I'm here dealing with them. This is where we go into about 5 seconds, well, not even 5 seconds, about like 1 minute later. He easily got destroyed because Sasori is one of the weakest in the Akashis. Yes. I don't care. He's basically got whacked around by, well, a useless trash can, an old lady, and original canon was called Naruto. I don't care if people like him. He's pretty much kind of weak, if you think about it. He's like the weakest Akashi member. And no, I'm not talking about how Hidan is immortal, but doesn't use much chakra, because I feel like he does use chakra. Well, does he use chakra? I don't remember if his sacrifices usually take chakra. Yeah, I don't remember. That's it, well, I don't care. I feel like Hidan would be stronger than Sasori, but yeah. This is where, well, not the point. Let me go back into what. This is where, well, Sasori is easily taken out, and Sasori wanted his eyes and say, oh, he died, but yeah. This is where she's, mostly Lady Shizune or whatever her name was. Not Lady Shizune, Lady Chile or whatever. Kind of, did I call her Chile? You know, I call her in Chile. Kind of, was it called? Didn't need to sacrifice her life. So, of course, this is where Gaara is still alive, halfly, but yeah. Of course, that happened, but of course, this is where, well, we go back into the Leaf Village, and of course, this is where, well, after saving Gaara, Gaara thanked Naruto again, and even the Uchiha, even though he didn't wanna. Thanked Kazana and Hanara, and even thanked his, well, older sister. This is where, well, he even thanked Lady, Shijin, for actually helping that out. This is where, well, the old lady agreed and kind of says, you're welcome mostly Kazekage, don't know. But yeah, that's where that happened, and of course, mostly the Leaf Village and what's it called, the Sand Village Alliance has become stronger because Gaara, he wants to kind of somehow repay the Leaf Village for all its help. But yeah, so that happens. Of course, we go into kind of a time skip. Now, of course, Naruto had to go towards a prison without any warning. Even Sasuke. Of course, well, not Sasuke or Naruto. Mostly, they didn't go to a prison most of the time. No. Yeah, where am I going? Nah, let's not do that one. But of course, we go into Naruto and the Leaf Village. Now, Naruto is in the Leaf Village, and this is where a greenish portal appeared right in front of him. Now, Naruto didn't know what the fuck that was, but he decided to walk through it. This is where Naruto landed in a room that was confusing, but this is where, he looks at a mirror of himself, but the mirror then changes to this guy with kind of blackish, longish hair that looks like Sasuke, but did kind of have a ponytail, kind of a grayish kind of like coat come on or whatever. Had the Uchiha crest on the back, but also the Uzumaki symbol. This is where, this person had black pants and kind of like this black shoes. This is where this person has what's it called, dark bluish eyes. And this is where, this person kind of looks, kind of has, wait. Well, kind of has this seal marking on his, what's it called, shoulder, but you can't really see it, but yeah. Of course, it's kind of glowing green a little bit. This is where greenish flames appeared. And this is where, Naruto, mostly Naruto Tobirama, kind of says, "Who are you?" This is where, this person says, "Huh, interesting. You look like Tobirama Senju. But I'm guessing you're not. Because, from your kind of bluish eyes entirely. Or mostly, bluish eyes. But they're kind of white at the same time. Interesting. And those markings. You don't look like Tobirama. You're way too young for Tobirama to Senju. This is where, and those clothing looks to be modern. Like my clothing a little bit. This is where, Tobirama Naruto says, "Who are you exactly?" This is where, Naruto says, "You can call me Naruto Uzumaki, also known as Naruto, mostly the reincarnation of Izuna Uchiha. You must be another Naruto, I'm guessing." This is where, Tobirama Naruto says, "What? I became an Uchiha in another world? Oh, that's complete bullshit." This is where, Izuna Naruto says, "Very interesting. You're even racist in this one. Kuh. I should have known Tobirama Senju was such a racist prick about half the damn time." This is where, Tobirama Naruto says, "Kuh. How the hell did I become a freaking Uchiha like you?" Yeah. This is where, Izuna Naruto kind of gets angry and says, "What did he say? He activated his Sharingan, but then they became greenish, shadish flames." And this is where Naruto's red eyes appears and says, "You wanna fucking fight, you bastard?" Or not? They didn't become red. They became deep sea blue, mostly thanks to the, mostly nature chakra. Somehow he managed to get nature chakra in this room. And this is where, Naruto also did get, mostly Izuna Naruto also managed to get a nature chakra, and this is where greenish glow and greenish symbols appear. And this is where, they are both looking at each other and just glaring at each other. This is where, Tobirama Naruto says, "Great, I about have to be fighting you, and I might have to somehow kill you. Screw you." And this is where, Tobirama Naruto makes a Rasengan, mostly the Rasengan that he used against the scientists, but much in a bigger, greater kind of scale. This is where Naruto makes his lightning appears, mostly it's like a purple Raikiri, but with this dark grayish color and all that, and also kind of added the other elements that are right now advanced, and with his jadish flames together to make this kind of Chidori color, kind of. This is where he makes a Chidori, but it's kind of a different color. And this is where, both Naruto, Izuna Naruto versus Tobirama Naruto launches their attacks and smashes together. This is where they say, "Screw you, Senju, Uchiha." This is where a light blast appears, and then this is where Tobirama Naruto wakes up and just realizes that he's on the ground. He gets up and says, "What the fuck just happened?" Whatever. This is where Tobirama Naruto walks away, but yeah, he didn't know what happened. And this is where, we go into a distant world, and this is where As when Naruto gets up and says, I thought I was fighting against Tobirama. Could that be a memory? Fuck it. This is where, well, he walks away, but yeah. This is where, well, we go into mostly a kind of, well, mostly the Akatsuki are managing to gather the tail beasts, like the 2 toes, 3 toes, 4 toes, 5 toes, 6 toes, 7 toes. And, well, 8 toes they really didn't gather, but yeah. Since the 8 toes is in the Cloud Village and being right now protected in Mac's facility. This is where, well, Naruto is the same. Of course, this is where the Akatsuki, well, mostly, what's it called? Hiran and Kaksu, they did attack, Shikamaru and the others, like original canon, and Asuma did die like original canon all day. But he was actually managed to be resurrected thanks to Kazana's darkness. But it's a shadow soul, mostly a darkness soldier for her. Of course, where she did allow Asuma to still talk because he still had a great will, even though he was a darkness soldier. So of course, he was just connected to chakra supply of, well, mostly Kazana. Of course, Shikamaru was happy and glad that his sensei is not fully dead, but yeah. This is where, well, Shikamaru, he kind of like decided to fight against, well, still against Hiran and Kaksu. Of course, this is where Naruto actually was the one to defeat Kaksu with his, well, rippling, Rasengan. Well, deep sea water rippling Rasengan. To smash upon the Kaksu and destroying him in an instant. This is where, well, the attack actually destroys all the kind of like mask in an instant. Kakashi wasn't the one to actually manage to kill him or anything. Or not kill him, mostly Naruto was the one. But yeah. Of course, where Shikamaru, when he was fighting against Hiran, he actually made shadow soldiers. This is where they're all kind of like a greenish color. Well, mostly green and black, but yeah. Think of it like Sang Jin Woo when it's kind of black and blue, but it's green and black. This is where the shadow soldiers did manage to attack and cut Hiran to a bunch of pieces and throw him down into a pile. Of course, exploding the pile with more rubble and all that. And that's where Shikamaru just walks over the, well, dirt pile. And that's where, well, Shikamaru says, "Burn in hell, you fucker." This is where, well, he gets tired and passes out, but this is where Ino and Choji manage to find Shika, and they, like, bring him towards the Leaf Village, but yeah. This is where, well, that happens. Of course, this is where, well, Itachi is still in jail, but this is where Sasuke visits him and kind of tells him a lot of things and what has happened to the Akatsuki. This is where, well, he kind of smiles at well, Sasuke. Of course, where, well, Itachi did tell him the truth about who is the actual real traitor towards Konoha, and that is Danzo. He doesn't want Sasuke to kill Danzo, but Sasuke, he was about to go by himself to kill Danzo until, well, Kazana was actually the one to kind of find it out, thanks to her darkness soldier that she kind of didn't plan to Sasuke, so he wouldn't go do anything crazy, because he was actually visiting his brother and all that. And this is where Dr. Soldier does kind of tell her, so of course she goes along, but also does tell Hanara and Naruto about it. This is where Naruto didn't want to kill Danzo that much, but hearing that Danzo did a lot of crazy shit kind of pisses him off because he has the DNA of his brother, well, mostly in another life, his brother's DNA, Hashirama's, and does use the Uchiha eyes like a filthy scumbag. So of course, this is where both Naruto and Sasuke agrees to hate Danzo more than each other. So of course, they go to actually kind of kill him. Now of course, this is where, well, Tsunade did get the information from Naruto from Itachi and all that information about what Danzo has done. And this is where, well, Tsunade decides to keep it as an SS rank mission for them to execute Danzo and get rid of any Root Ambus. So of course, this is where they all go. Of course, this is where they find the entrance and get in. This is where Naruto easily flashes around just to stab any like hidden Root Ambus that were trying to be guards and all that. And this is where when they get into like this big area, this is where Danzo is being right now worshipped by Root Ambus. This is where Danzo had to dodge a lightning lightning senbon, or not senbon, kunai to his head. And this is where Danzo says, "Who are you?" "Ah, you must be the Uchiha." Root almost get him. This is where before Root almost can actually get him, Darkness appeared kind of right now cracking their necks and easily killing them. This is where dawns were widening their eyes when he saw Kazana and Hunter. Right now Hunter using light beams to easily kill them. Or mostly light tracking flashes. This is where these light flashes that are tracking what's it called, the heat sensory from some root almost that are right now hiding, but yeah, easily killing them. This is where Don's winding his eyes, and this is where he then told his two best subordinates, like Sai, the other two, the one that's Yamanaka and the one that's from the Aburame, to attack them, but this is where a flash easily cut them down. Naruto was the one to cut them down. This is where Naruto had his sword out, right now glowing with this waterish powerful like ripple into the sword. Danzo says, "Huh? Damn it, I won't lose to you people." This is where Danzo says, he pulls out his Sharingan and his Shinsui's eye, and this is where, well, he says, Karamatsu until what's it called, both Naruto and Sasuke. This is where Sasuke wasn't affected thanks to his eyes right now showing a bluish, right now, lightning color into his eyes because it was Raijin plus his Sharingan that was MS into them together. But yeah, and this is where, well, Naruto's eyes were a different color, basically just crossed together. Mostly what's it called, instead of being what's it called, a black cross together in his eyes, they're actually white, but it's red and purple. This is where, well, think of it like more Jim's eyes are having a yellow cross. Naruto was white cross, and they just had like a purplish color. But yeah, that's where Naruto says, "Bring it on, you scumbag, for taking what's it called, Hashirama's blood into you." This is where Sasuke says, "Being a fucking bastard to do your Chias." This is where, well, they both go and attack what's it called, well, Danzo. And Danzo, even though he tries to run away, Hanara and what's it called, Kazana easily kill them with either darkness or light. This is where Naruto was going as fast as he can, like water, like a ripping tidal of like tyrant of water and all that. This is where Sasuke was going as fast as lightning, easily killing what's it called, Danzo multiple times. This is where Danzo realized that he can't use the Inazaki no more. And this is where Naruto says, "Water style, deep sea blue, Lavaense Rasengan." This is where a roar appears into his Rasengan. This is where Sasuke says, "Lightning Chidori style, Raijin roar." This is where a roar appears into his lightning blade and all that. This is where, well, they both stab together into Danzo's chest and just ripping through him with lightning and ripping through him with water. This is really easily killing him. This is where Danzo just got ripped through is easily. But yeah, this is where Naruto and Sasuke's size, they kind of fall down. But this is where Kazana and Hanara managed to pick them up and like leave what's it called, well, the root base. But yeah, of course, the next day happens. Of course, after that tiring day, something happens. Almighty push, or Shinrai Tensai. But this is where I'm going to leave it off for part 8, because I'm going to have to go do something. And I know it's not 1 hour, but I got to go do something. And other than that, bye-bye, potato, and good night. Probably part 9 would be the end. Yeah, so part 9 would be the end. Other than that, have a nice potato day, potato night, potato sleep, potato, and good night. Bye.